Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the Gaming Zone. And today we're going to be talking about the new Resident Evil 2 remake and some Star Wars Battlefront news. Ja! Hey guys, what's up? And I'm Chris Chrome, and welcome to the Gaming Zone, where I talk about some of the week's top stories in gaming and tech and news and all that good stuff. And I'll be having a gameplay going so you can watch that while listening to me at the same time. And this week I'll be talking about the Resident Evil 2 remake and some Star Wars Battlefront news. So let's get to it. Alright, so Resident Evil 2 Remake was announced by Capcom, and cool. Now, there isn't much news on it, so there's like no release date, there's no actual info on it. It was just kind of announced. So, I thought I should just talk about it a bit, just so, just see what you guys think. Now, my thoughts on it are, that's cool, because it's going to be like the Resident Evil 1 remake that came out in January, I believe, of this year. So, but, this one might not come out until 2017, because the Resident Evil 0 remake is supposed to come out next year. So Resident Evil 2 might not even come out until 2017. So it's still a long way away, but you never know. You never know, because nobody knows when Resident Evil 0 is actually coming out just next year. So maybe 2 will come out at the same time next year too. I don't know. Nobody knows. Now I think that's that's cool, because Resident Evil is a good series, and they've been kind of going downhill for a while. So it's cool that they're going back and like remaking old games so they look newer, fresher, and just better. And they'll bring in the generation of kids now that never played those games, and they get to play them again. Now the only sad part that I have about this is it's like that's the same issue. It's like, why is it that you guys can't come up with a new game that's good like these ones? Why? It's not that hard. I mean, look at the game. Just basically, if you really want to, copy and paste. Look at those Resident Evils, come up with a story that's kind of like them, and then just make the story the same, concept, and the mechanics the same. You don't need to add all these things that people don't want, people don't need. Like, you can keep it simple. You don't have to do all these crazy things. Like Resident Evil 6. You don't need like 3 different storylines with all these characters, and some of them, like, combat was dumb and zombies with guns, and it's like and it's not even zombie Lost Plague. It's like it's not Resident Evil. I mean, really. So it's like, well, let's stop making those and let's just go back and remaster the original one, because those are our only good ones, obviously. So that's the issue I have with that. Like, come on, guys, get the program. So I would like to know what your thoughts on it are. What you think of these Resident Evil remakes and remasters and all that. What do you think of the Resident Evil genre and games in general? Cool. Alright, so our next story is Star Wars Battlefront. So I got 2 things to talk about in this one. One of them is there's no single player campaign, which we have known for a little while. But there's a reason for it, is because they say that they find very few people actually play single player campaigns anymore in these kind of games. Now, I kind of agree and disagree with that. It's like a 50-50. Like, for me, because I mean, I don't have a lot of friends that play online games, or many games in general. You know, I play the story. That's what I do. And then I'll play the PvP for a little bit, but then I'll get over it really quick. But I would rather play more of the story. So that's kind of, I agree and disagree. But I know a lot of people do just play the PvP because they like that stuff. They like the whole, level up, upgrade, and all that different things. Me, it doesn't do nothing for me. Mainly because I probably suck at PvP. I really do. So Destiny is the closest to me ever being good at a PvP game, and even then, I'm not that great at it. I'm like average. So I don't know. And then people kind of ask the question, if there's only PvP or there's no campaign in it, is it worth the $60? I don't know. It's hard to say. Like they did it, like they tried to do it with Battlefield Hardline. So I don't know. Is it really worth $60? We'll have to wait and see, because there's gonna be a lot of hype behind this, and if they mess it up, that's it. I think they're gonna be fucked. So because I mean, the game is selling for I think $70, but is it worth $70? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows how many maps are in it. Nobody knows all these things. So now, for me, I would say, sure, it'd be worth $70 if, okay, we get all the PvP, but you give us, like, down the road, you'll give us free DLC, like GTA and Diablo and shit. Like the patches and all that, where it's free, you don't gotta pay for it. That, hey, I'll pay $70, no problem. But if I'm paying $70 and you're giving me like 5 maps and that's it, in PvP, that is not even close to being worth that money. And I gotta pay for DLC. Not even worth it at all. So, but we'll have to wait and see. No idea what like the game has. So I wonder what are your thoughts on it? What do you think of the whole, no campaign in Battlefield and all that, or Battlefront, I should say, Battlefront. And the other story is that they got a new mode that they also announced, Supremacy. It's a mode we've already seen before in the Battlefield games. It's nothing new. It'll just be cool because it's Star Wars, but it's the 5 control points, and you start off with 2, and then one team starts out with 2, then you gotta take those 2 and you move up, get 1, move up, get another, and blah blah blah. And then you get the defenders are gonna defend those points, and then the attackers got so many tags, and then when they run out, the defenders win. That's what that is. And they want to bring in the vehicles and the heroes like Darth Vader and Luke, Boba Fett, and all that shit. And then, well, stormtroopers and the normal cavalry and all that shit. So I think that's cool. I like that mode. That was probably my favorite mode actually to play in Battlefield. Even I prefer, I like that one. That one was fun. And I also liked when it was the 4v4 one like that too, where it's one zone, move up. So they probably won't have that for this one, just because it's such a big game. But we'll see. You never know. But that's it for my stories this week. There isn't too much that was announced. There's, Blizzard said they might make some new games like StarCraft or Warcraft or something, but there was just, now it's nothing really on it. So, but that's it. Anyways, want to go check out those stories. Remember, Resident Evil 2 Remake, Star Wars Battlefront, no campaign, and Supremacy mode. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know what you think of these stories and of my video. Make sure to check out some other stuff too. You know what you gotta do, and you know how to do it. See you guys next Monday. Guarantee, because I'm thinking they'll do just like 10. It'll either be a 10-year anniversary, or because it's Final Fantasy 12, it'll be a 12-year anniversary. So I think it'll probably come out either next year or in 2017. I know it's kind of early.